Okay, guys, a new trailer for Monarch Season 2 has come out. And here are my thoughts. I loved the first season. I thought the first season was pretty good. I definitely do think it had some flaws in terms of how the characters were written, but I think overall that season was pretty good. Um, Monarch Season 2 uh, is gonna be really great because Kong's in it, and I love Kong in the MonsterVerse. I think the MonsterVerse version of Kong is my favorite version of the character, and just to see him back on Skull Island, it just feels right at home. So it feels really great. The characters are really good. I still really like the characters. I know people don't like them as much, but to me the characters are good. Um, Kate, Randa, and Ken, and I forgot the other girl's name, but they're all pretty good. They're all really good characters. Um, Kurt Russell's back, which is pretty exciting. It just looks like a good time. It really does look like a good time. I think it's gonna be really exciting. Apparently, it looks like they're kind of decanonizing the Skull Island show with that blue kraken in the trailer. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but you know, I don't know if that's what's going on, but you know, that's just the way it is. It's a cartoon. It's not really quite up there with the canon of the movies and live action shows. So I wasn't really expecting that to last that long. Though I do feel bad for people who really love the Skull Island show. It might be decanonized because of the Kraken in this show. I'm not sure if it is the Kraken. It might not be. I could be totally off on this, but it feels like that they're kind of going to steer away from the Skull Island show and create something new. Or the Skull Island show is still canon and the Kraken is just coming back. So I think either way it's okay. Um, I'm not even sure if the Kraken is if that's what that creature is. To me, it looks like a Meyer squid from Kong Skull Island. Like it's like a blue variant, and Kong will have to fight it sometime in the show, like as like a one-off monster. I don't know. I wonder how much Godzilla will be in this season, because apparently this show takes place in 2017 now. So the events of King of the Monsters have not happened yet. So I'm really curious to see how that works. Will they time skip again like they did in the first season, where now it's 2019 and the monsters are coming up from the ground and doing the mass awakening? I'm not sure. I can say is that I do know this season will have more action, definitely more monster scenes. I think Kong's gonna be in it a lot more than Godzilla was in the first season, which is crazy, but um, yeah, it's exciting. It really is exciting because this season 2 looks even better than the first season. I thought the first season was okay. Like I said, I really liked it. It's just that I do think it is a little bit more flawed thinking about it more after seeing it. When I first saw it, I thought it was the best MonsterVerse thing in like a while. And I still do think that, but like it's like I think the characters need a little bit more touching up. I do like Kate and Ken and that girl, but I mean like they do get annoying at points. And I definitely do think there should be more monster scenes. Though I did like the format of the first season, having the monsters in the background, because I think that's very appropriate for that season. Because we never really saw the human perspective of like the common man after a Godzilla attack. After the Godzilla MonsterVerse attacks. So it's like it felt really refreshing to see that take, to see the take of like a normal person having to deal with these giant monsters existing. So I really like that about the first season. I think now it's getting to the point where they kind of have to show more monsters. They kind of have to make it bigger. And I think this is the way to do it, to have Kong. And I think they really did a good job with that last episode in the last season where Kong shows up. I think that was a very good setup. And I'm down. I'm down for this season. Like I really am. I'm really excited. Godzilla X Kong Supernova looks awesome. Well, there's no trailer out for it yet, but the story sounds awesome. I'm really excited about that. So the MonsterVerse seems like it's going back to that King of the Monsters age. Very sci-fi like, but it's also still grounded in reality. So I'm really excited to see what they do with that. The tone for Supernova sounds darker than GXK, the New Empire, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy with the trailer. I'm really happy with the release date of February 27th, 2026 for Monarch Season 2. Really exciting, basically a year from Godzilla X Kong Supernova. It makes me wonder if they'll even have a show at around the time of Godzilla Minus Zero. Because yeah, Godzilla Minus Zero got announced. And that is the sequel to Godzilla Minus One. And that movie looks really... It's just a logo, so... I don't know what's going on with that, but it's exciting. So that's coming out next year, hopefully. And I'm not sure if they're going to have a MonsterVerse TV show come out around then, like one of the spin-offs. I'm not sure, but what I do know is that it's a really exciting time to be a fan of this stuff. I've been making music a lot, so I haven't really had the time to make videos like this, which I really want to change that. I really do. I really want to make more Godzilla content. I'm just not sure how or when, because I'm really into music. Like, I love making music, and I'm making a mixtape right now, which would be really cool if some of you guys would check that out, because I am really proud of the stuff I've been making. So hopefully you guys can check that out. But in terms of Godzilla, I am really excited. I'm really excited for Godzilla Minus Zero. I'm really excited for Monarch Season 2. I'm really excited for Godzilla X Kong Supernova. It's gonna be exciting. It really is an exciting time to be a fan of this stuff. And I am eternally grateful for it. Because it's not... I know what it was like to be during that time between 2004 and 2014, that 10-year gap of no Godzilla movies and no Godzilla content. Just a pachinko game. And that was about it. So it's exciting. We're actually having the longest running Godzilla era right now. And I'm happy as fuck. I am really excited. I hope this lasts for a really long time. Godzilla is finally getting the recognition that they deserve. It is exciting. It really is. And I am very happy. So yeah, guys, that's it. I am really excited for Monarch Season 2. And the MonsterVerse is thriving. The Toho Godzilla is winning Oscars and shit. And maybe a Shin Godzilla 2, apparently. So it's crazy. It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time to be a fan of this stuff. I'm a huge fan. Yeah. So that's it, guys. See you guys later. And have a great day.